Good morning, Year 2. I hope you had a lovely weekend. We're back again to do your daily phonics. I'm just going to start off with your sounds that we've done recently. A little bit of a longer lesson today because I just want to get you writing more sentences. So let's just start with our sounds for today. So I'm going to not say anything and let you say them out loud like previously. As you get along with us, I just wanted to show you our sound family because last week we looked a lot at the sound A and how many different graphemes, the way we write it, how many different ways we can write that. And we also looked at E and how many different graphemes, the way we write it, how many different ways we can write E. So I'm just going to share my screen. So here is our A sounds, if you can remember, or if you looked at that PowerPoint on Friday, and these were all on there. Just going to make this a bit bigger. So I just wanted to go through these ones quickly. So we've got A, you see it? A as in rain, well done. We've also got A as in clay. A as in flame. A as in 8. A as in break. A as in grey. A as in veil. A as in baby. Lots of different ways of saying A. Now let's have a look at our E. E sound family. E. E. E as in leak. E. E as in bead. E. E as in even. E. E as in peace. E. E as in happy. E. E as in money. And finally down here you've got E. E as in people. Okay, so lots of really to try and familiarize yourself with all those E sounds. It does take a lot of practice and I don't expect you to get it right every time, but more practice and more reading especially, you will notice all of these E sounds and which words they do come in. So that's why reading is really important. When you spot them, tell me that you spot them, or tell the person that you are reading with that you have spotted them. Okay, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. Let's have a look at our tricky words for today. Okay, let's have a go. It's reading all those. I'm going to start the timer. Let's see if you can do it less than 15 seconds. How did you get on with those? Let me know if you do need any more time or if you're stuck with any. Okay, our tricky word for today. So we've got a new set of tricky words. And our tricky word today is cold. Now, when I do see writing, I do often see this written as cold, and a lot of people get cold and cold mixed up, and obviously they are completely different words. So really do familiarise. What does this cold mean? There's a couple of things, there's a couple of meanings, isn't there? Is when you call somebody to come over here. I've called you to come over, or I called you on the phone, or somebody is called something, or something is called something. So I'm called Miss Taylor, you are called. Okay, so I've used the book today, Gregory, cool, and I've put it into a sentence, and it says, Gregory, your food is ready. Gregory's granny called, but Gregory was not feeling hungry. And it's true in that story when it first happens, isn't it? Gregory doesn't really like what his grandma is cooking. So he says, to be polite, he says he's just not feeling very hungry. Here we've got an apostrophe because the granny actually belongs to Gregory, and she's calling out, and I've put an exclamation mark because she's doing it loudly. Okay, what would your sentence be? Write one down, pause the video, write one down, maybe try and extend that sentence, or you use your writing skills that you've been learning recently. Okay, I'm going to move on. So our new sounds for today, I'll just stop sharing. This one you're very familiar with, this trigraph, I-G-H, which makes a I sound. I as in night. Good, I'm just going to look at these I sounds. So this is 3 words, 3 letters that make up one sound, and it is the I sound. And I know you are very familiar with this way, but we'll go through these words just to recap your memory. So get your fingers out. When I point to the trigraph that makes the I sound, I want you to point to the screen. Are we ready? Good. It's quite easy to spot, isn't it? Because there's quite a few words. So let's have a look at this one. Well done, that's in the middle there. And this one's a bit longer. Well done again, this one's in the middle. So it can come at the end, or it can come in the middle. It does never come at the beginning. Okay, so let's have a go at reading these ones. Remember, we segment each sound, we find each sound, we say them out loud, and then we blend them together. Are we ready? So this is I, sigh. That's a sigh. I, looks like a long word, but it's actually 3 sounds. Light. And here's a little bit longer, so we do need to go a little bit quicker. Fright. When you're a bit scared. But we are quite familiar with these ones. And this is a night. Does anybody know what the difference between this night and the night sky? Obviously, we know the difference is in the night sky. And this is a guy in armour. But how is it spelled differently? Yeah, this one's got a silent K at the start. And if you think back to my wall, you can remember it is up there, night and night, a homophone. Okay, so we looked at that one, but there's an alternative. And I'll get this out again. And it is the Y. But it's not making a Y sound. It's not making the E sound like we looked at last week. Today, it is making the I sound. So this one shows, yeah, but Today we are looking at it as an I sound. Can you think already how you do it as an I sound? That's right. Cry or fry, sky. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. So what I wanted us to do today is I wanted us just to practice writing both of these. And now we are in year 2 and soon we are halfway to being in year 3. So I really want us to concentrate on our handwriting when we are doing this section here. So it will be easy for you to write on a piece of paper than it is me to write on the screen. But I always like to start at the bottom. So here we go. I'm going to write my trigraph I. So I, don't forget. And starting at the bottom, I come round like I'm going to do an A, make it descend to do a G, and then right up to the top nice and tall to do your H. And there's your I sound. And then for your Y, looks like you're going to do an O, but you bring it to descend and you do your Y. Practice those a couple of times using your neat handwriting. Okay, pause the video and practice those a couple of times. Eventually, this is what we are getting to. So this is pre-cursive, and then hopefully that will make it easier to transition to your cursive writing. Okay, so what we are going to look at now is our picture, and with our picture we will see lots of I sound using the Y phoneme and the I sound using the trigraph. Remember what I like to see? I want to see who are the characters. I want to hear where it is, what action, and is there a problem? Let's have a look at the picture here. So, oh, somebody's not very happy, are they? Biff is not very happy. Where is it set? Okay, have you had a bit of a discussion? Pause the video if you want a little bit more. Well, it doesn't look like somebody's very happy, so one would be cry. I think over here we've got a night. It looks like some kind of fair that is going on. Over here we've got the sky. Have a little look. What I want you to do is have a really good go. Oh, she might be crying because she's frightened. She's frightened. Okay. Also, what is important is that we have a look at the phoneme, the single phoneme, I, that also makes an I sound. So in here, it wouldn't be find, it's find, find. And now your year 2 words, there are a lot of I sounds like kind, child, and find is one of your year 2 words. So do familiarize yourself with those words. And just when you are reading, just make sure you are using the correct pronunciation of that phoneme. So that brings us on to our spelling. So we are looking at the trigraph. We are looking at the Y phoneme, that makes an I, and also the I, that makes an I. So I want you to have a go at spelling light, light. Only 3 sounds, but there are lots of letters in there. Have a go at spelling light. What does it start with? It starts with the I, Next one I want you to do is have a go at spelling k-i-n-d. Which I sound do you think it is? K-i-n-d. Kind. Have a go at spelling kind. We do like to be kind in Chestnut class, or in year 2. Where is my rub? How to get on with kind? Quite easy. It is the kicking cat. All phonemes there, kind. Okay, lastly, can you spell the word cry? K-r-I, cry. How did you get on with there? It's quite a nice, easy one. This sound, it's a different k. It's the kelke. I cry. Good. Okay, we're just coming on to our worksheet. I'll go through our worksheet and then I want us to look at some sentences together. Again, like always, finding the trigraph and the phonemes. I, sigh, really segment it and read them. This is a long one here. I, slightly. Only just a little bit. And here is I. Oh, this is a good one, isn't it? I. It's a long one, so you have to go really quickly because they are all single phonemes. I, magnify, magnify. And then here we've got our long I sounds. Here they've got the k, I, d, kind. Like always, find your trigraphs, making the I sound, might E. So again, that Y is not making the I sound, but it's making the E sound. Just got to have a go at reading it and correcting yourself if you are wrong, and then draw your picture. Okay. I'm just going to come on to our sentence. So the sentence says, the shy child was frightened on his first day at school. I'll say it one more time. The shy child was frightened on his first day at school. Pause the video and write that sentence. Okay, how did you get on? So I'm just going to show you my sentence and I want you to tell me how I've done. The shy child was frightened on his first day at school. Good? No? What's wrong? What have I done wrong? Okay, let's correct the sentence. I know in class you like to do correct my sentences as we get lots of dojas to see who can correct it. So, what is wrong with the capital letter? I need a capital letter. The. All my sentences start with a capital letter. The shy. That looks good. Ch, I, L, D. That's right, isn't it? Ch, I, L, D. Oh, it's just this single phoneme. So it's ch, I, L, D. Getting confused. I need to start reading more. Was frightened. And I know this d is an ed because it's in the past. So that's right, isn't it? Oh no. This I is a trigraph. Fright is with the I sound, so it's fright, and must practice. On his first day, what you say, that's wrong, first. I'm getting all my digraphs wrong. It's the alternative way of saying done it again. That's not meant to be an I, it's the other A sound, which is a Y at school. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I haven't put a full stop. You could always extend your sentence. You could write that sentence again and extend it with why he's frightened. Because when, but the shy child was frightened his first day, but he got over it. He became more confident as the day went on. This shy child was frightened on his first day, so he cried. Tell me a bit more information on that sentence. Okay, I hope you had a good lesson there. If you need anything, please do let me know. If not, have a great day. Goodbye.